In today's video, I'm going to talk about binary addition and binary subtraction. It's kind of similar to how we do it in decimal. So first, let's look at it, how we do the addition and subtraction for decimal number. Let's say if we have 11 plus 12, that would be 1 plus 2 first, then we get 3, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Let's look at another example. Let's say 19 plus 11. That will give us 9 plus 1 is 0. We get a carry over here, and it's a 1 plus 1 plus 1. That will be 3. So 19 plus 11 is 30. So for binary addition, it's just like for binary number, we only have zeros and ones, and every time we have a 2, we get a carry, so it's 1, 0. Let's look at one example. Let's say it's 1, 1, 0, 1 plus 0, 0, 1, 0. If we do these two, so similar to the decimals, we do bit by bit. So it's from right to left. So we do this one first. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. So the result will be 1, 1, 1, 1. That's our result here. Let's look at another one. Say if we have 1, 1, 0, 1 plus 1, 0, 0, 1. Now, from right to left, so it's 1 plus 1 here. We get a 2. So every time we have 2, it's 1, 0. So we write down 0, we get a carry over here. So for next one, 1 plus 0 plus 0, that will be 1. And 1 plus 0 is 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 2. So here we write down 0, we get a 1 carry, so it will be 1. So the result will be 1, 0, 1, 1, 0 for this guy. If we have, let's look at another example, example 3. So we have 1, 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1, 1. That will give us, so 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have write down 0, get 1 carry. So right now we have 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that's 3. 3 is 1, 1. So basically we write 1, we get another carry over here. And we get 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's 3, 2. So we get a 1 and get 1 carry. So the result will be 1, 1, 1, 0, 1 for this number. So the basic idea for the binary addition is 0 plus 0 equal to 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is also 1. 1 is 2, but in binary we don't have 2. It's 1, 0, so it's 1, 0 represent 2. So basically we write down 0, we get a carry for the next digit. Let's look at a binary subtraction. So it's kind of similar to the decimals. Let's say if we have a 19 minus 11, we have 9 minus 1 is 8, and 1 minus 1 is 0, so 19 minus 11 is 8. Let's say we have 23 minus 14. So 3 is less than 4, so we need to borrow 1 bit. So that would give us 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. And then we already have 1 borrow, so 2 subtract 1 is 1, so that would be 0. So 23 minus 14 is 0, 9. Let's see how we do binary. So the basic rule is 0 minus 0 equal to 0. 0 minus 1. Since 0 is less than 1, So we need to have one borrow from previous one. That will give us 2. Every time we borrow from previous one, that will give us 2. So 2 minus 1. 2 is 1, 0. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have the result is 1. We have one borrow is 1. 1 minus 0 equal to 1. And 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Let's look at one example here. Let's say we have 1101 minus 1001. So we start from here. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So the result is 0, 1, 0, 0. Example 2, 1, 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 1, 1, 0. So that will give us 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 1. So here 0 is less than 1. So we need to get a borrow here from previous one. So that will give us 2. So 2 minus 1 or 1, 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have 1. And we already have one borrow. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So here it's 0 now. 0 minus 1, we need to have another borrow. So that will give us 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So here, same thing, 1 minus 1. It's not 1 anymore because we have one borrow to here. So that will give us 1. So we need to have another borrow, which is will give us 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So that will give us this guy. So the final result will be 1, 1, 1, 1. And we have a borrow from the fifth one, the very front. First bit. So basically kind of like similar to how we do the decimal numbers. Every time we have a borrow, we do the borrow. If it's a 1 minus 0, it's a 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Let's look at another example. So 1101 minus 0010. So this one is a 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 1, we have one borrow. So that will give us 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. And we already have one borrow for this guy. So that will change that to 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. The result for this guy is 1011. So that's kind of how we do the binary subtraction and binary addition. I hope you guys know how to do the subtraction and the addition right now. Thank you for watching.